Oh, meeting you here by mere chance. This certainly is a strange occurrence. And how has life been treating you these days? You being you, things must be going quite well, right? Oh, what a relief. I cannot stand pretentious modesty. But seeing you face to face tells me all I need to know. You are one of the more interesting characters around. You are no one, so you can yet be someone. You can be someone, and yet you are still no one. As good a question as any. What my words mean depends entirely on the choices before you. What I'm saying will become clear eventually. You'll get it sooner or later. I'll have my eye on you to see how you progress, too. The Shui-Jing retreat is open for people like yourself, you know?
After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears.
Oh, hello. What's up?
When I grow up?
I heard the capital's been practically reduced to ruins. What a shame.
In spite of everything, here we are, alive and kicking. That alone makes us...
Take this! Take this! Take this! Take this! This ends here! Take this! Now, take this! Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated. territory is ours. An opening! Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take I've been waiting for this. Turn the tables. This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Everyone said the capital would be safe, but just look at what happened.
Lord Guojia is so cool, isn't he? I'll never be like him, though. Can't even fake it.
There has to be some way for me to get on Lord Yuanshu's good. I don't have time to think about what's next. I'm just focused on protecting my family right now. That man Yuanshu has an... I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
I heard that every once in a while, someone...
Stop right there. We don't let just anyone through to see Lord Cao Cao, you know? Hey, I remember you from Luoyang. Well, it sure has been a while. So, I had a bit of a falling out with Lord Xiang Miao. And when I didn't have a place to go, Xiahou Dun was kind enough to bring me here. Now, I'm even guarding our lord. A pretty big step up, wouldn't you say?
Dian Wei, let him through already. He's Cao Cao's guest.
Oh, is that right? Well, if our lord called for you, then I ought not get in your way. Now, come on in.
It's been a while. Thank you for heeding my request. Let me get right to the matter at hand. I'd like your help in fighting the Yellow Turbans once more.
Yes, their remnants are stubbornly clinging on.
It's surprising how they still manage to resist, given that Zhang Jiao is long dead.
They have a huge number of men in Qing province, and are now poised to launch a raid on Yin. As governor, my job is to eliminate any and all threats to this land.
As it happens, our lord was appointed to the post because the former governor, Liu Dai, was murdered by these Yellow Turbans from Qing. It has benefited us to have this territory as a base, but we cannot govern properly while such a threat lingers.
Right. And if those rebels were to launch a full-on invasion, the whole province would be devastated. We have heard reports that they don't even bring their own supplies. They rely almost entirely on looting.
So, they abandoned their fields because of war and poverty, and became marauders themselves. Perhaps their situation is an embodiment of the chaos of these times.
Do not think of them as mere rabble. They're an enemy willing to do anything. Treat them as such. They're unlike the Yellow Turbans we fought before. So keep your guard up.
Lord Cao Cao is the only one we can trust to let us...
Huh?
So many people are after this land.
Things are going well enough around here. It helps to have some... The enemy officer has been defeated. Stay sharp.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I heard the capital's been practically reduced to...
I just saw a man who shined like the sun. I wonder if he was important.
defeated. I've been waiting for this. Now. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Things are better since Lord Liu Bei came here, but who knows how long it'll last.
There's not a soul alive that hasn't heard of the rapid advance of Cao Cao's forces. I admire them. Let's get serious.
An opening. An open.
With all my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So many people are after this land. What'll become of our lives here? I heard that every once in a while, someone finds valuable treasure among the ruins of the capital.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
Oh, what great timing. I was just talking about you with two of my fellow students. Let me introduce Zhuge Liang and Shishu.
So you are the famed warrior. I have heard stories of you. To be meeting you in person is... I am Shishu. I am traveling the land, attempting to broaden my horizons.
My name is Zhuge Liang. So, this is. I just never thought I'd meet a guardian of peace. It's truly unfortunate that you lost all of your memories.
Zhuge Liang, please. My apologies. He's a man of great talent, but can be a bit,
And you, on the other hand, are always downplaying your extraordinary intelligence, Shishu. Anyway, I will be taking my leave. This has been most enlightening. Well worth taking a break from my seclusion.
Sorry about all that. As you may have inferred, my eyes are not quite as sharp as Zhuge Liang's. So there's something I wish to ask you. As a guardian of peace, which of the major lords has impressed you the most? Is that so? You fought alongside some outstanding warriors, so I thought someone might have caught your eye. I wondered if you might mention Lord Liu Bei, for instance.
That's enough for now, Shishu. You shouldn't ask questions you've already decided the answer to. I can certainly understand your sentiment. However, for Lord Liu Bei to achieve conquest, he will have to walk a long and perilous path.
That's why I want to help him. Although perhaps it is arrogant to think that I can. Thank you. Your words of encouragement mean a lot. I hope we'll have the opportunity to speak again soon. Somehow, I feel certain we'll meet again. I hope I can be of assistance.
When I grow up?
Thank you.
After all the work I put in to open this shop. In spite of everything, here we are, alive and kicking. That alone makes us the lucky.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening!
This territory is ours.
An opening! I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun's army.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed just to have a little land to till.
Things are going well enough around here. It helps to have support from the...
Officer has been defeated. Is ours. Let's go. Officer has been defeated. I've been waiting.
All those rumors about that mysterious...
Ready yourselves. Our efforts from here on out are absolutely essential.
An opening! The enemy officer has been defeated. Now!
In spite of everything, here we are, alive and kicking. That alone makes us the lucky ones.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. An opening.
There you are. I'm surprised you haven't grown tired of this view yet. Do you like it that much? You know, no matter who you talk to, you never change. The others all treat me with deference, given that I'll be the next chief of the village. And I am responsible for repaying that respect by guiding and protecting them. I'm ready, and yet the weight that I must bear can be I know the world is vast, and that I am not the only one with such responsibilities. But you're from the outside. You must know how isolated this place is. I heard there was... The leaders of these rebellions must be aware of this. How could they not be? But soon it will be our turn to play our roles. We will be asked to eliminate the leaders of the rebellion. Siluan, are you ready? It's a role you should know well. The Han Dynasty is collapsing. Discontent is rife. Enemies within and without plot its demise. It cannot go on. Something must give. The time will come when we must risk our lives and fulfill our roles as the guardians of peace. Siluan, listen. When that time comes, you and Juha will become my wings.
A duty you would give your life to fulfill? Huh. To tell the truth, I've never understood that way of thinking. I mean, what good are you to your duty or anyone else if you end up dying? When he lived, my father was lauded as a saint. But now that he's gone, nobody so much as speaks his name. But I suppose we all have our own way of doing things. Who am I to say what the correct way is? Still, I wonder what Bai Luman was trying to achieve. The title, Guardian of Peace, sounds grand, sure. But what exactly do they do? Perhaps if you can untangle your past, you will find the answer. Yeah.
They say a mountain bandit's been snooping around here. He's super strong and quick to boot.
Let's go. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Take this. End this here.
enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go.
John, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
An opening.
All my might.
I've been waiting for this. An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated. Now. An opening.
Question for you. What is the Imperial Seal? The answer is the proof of succession. It's passed down to each... I don't have time to think of it.
I shall deal with it.
Now. This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Obliterate you!
Now.
Obliterate you! Amazing!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This appears to be as far as we go.
serves for now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We will take the enemy by surprise and break their ranks. Charge! Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in your debt now. Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started! The momentum is on our side. Excellent opportunity.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Be careful when you venture outside of the city. You want to know if I have any honey?
Stop stealing already. The reward doesn't merit the danger.
We're members of the Sun clan, too. Let's make everyone proud.
Lord Chung-Pu scolded me. Lord Han...
I'm such a fan of everyone in the Sun clan. I think I should say.
Lord Han Dong is a regular at my shop. He's always...
Shall we begin? Mm-hmm. Nevertheless,
Okay.
now let's put this into action.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. The Yellow Turbans are an elite force, born of chaos, tempered by battle. Do not underestimate them. remnants though they may be.
He's the new governor of the Yan province. Huh. We'll deal with him as we did with his predecessor. The enemy officer has been defeated. United, we shall prevail.
Battles are not decided by numbers alone. Our wisdom and courage make each of us worth 10 of theirs.
Heavens, give us strength. Send us warriors.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Now this is a predicament. Soldiers immune to spear and blade.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
It is quite the honor to have you at my side. Now, shall we go?
Aren't you supposed to be on our side? Why are you picking a fight with us?
Well, I think they're
The
talking
enemy
to you.
officer has been defeated.
They broke the spell that Zhang Zhao gave us.
Let's go.
But how?
This territory is ours.
To redouble our efforts. Whether you rely on numbers or magic, you are no match for us. Surrender quietly.
If an ally of Zhang Zhao is here, then perhaps we can trust them.
We'll have more options if we control the high ground. We could drop rocks on them, for example. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Are you ready, men? Then start the bombardment!
Bring them down.
Rocks! They're throwing rocks at us!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
from over there. Come, men! We'll put a stop to this. Let's march!
An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Don't pay attention to what I'm saying.
Let's go.
Oh, so you've come along too then. That helps much appreciated.
You've done very well. It's good to know I can count on you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
officer has been defeated.
This territory is ours.
The enemy officer
Perfect
has been
vantage point.
defeated.
Now, let your arrows rain down upon their heads!
Arrows! The sky is black with them!
Seize the strategic points and now control the terrain. Do not falter. Hit them with all your might.
An opening. An opening!
We fight to survive! We steal to survive! Not simply lay down and die!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go! Follow me, everyone! Finish now! Sends here!
We're at their mercy here. Hamlet! You take back that position!
We march at once! Sends here! Sends here!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Me to let loose!
Sends here! Charge! Fight! If we do not win here, there will be no tomorrow! Start the event!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Together, we advance. Now, follow your leader. Let's go. Begin the advance. Let's march!
Time to go to the offensive. Get ready, everyone!
The forests are strong, and they fight without a modicum of fear.
I've been waiting for this. Gotcha! Can't believe
The enemy officer
deprive others so that we may eat. We fight so that we do not starve.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's as if they've forgotten how to live, except through plunder. The just don't know any better.
Don't give up. We can still fight. Stand together, men, and we
The
can
enemy
prevail.
officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's end this. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been
Still
defeated.
have fight left in them. We can't let them regroup.
We're tired of looting, of fighting, of life itself. You're warriors, aren't you? Come, put us out of our misery.
You're finished.
Surrender. You will not be treated unjustly.
Well, no. If you put it like that.
Hey, you're really doing well out there. I expect nothing less from you.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been
Going
defeated.
any better for us.
Elation pulses through our ranks. Let's go.
That's another enemy pounded into submission.
Let's go.
their numbers that make them strong.
You'll keep me amused at all the best. I've been waiting for this. Gotcha. Is all we have left. No future. Fight to survive each day.
It seems we charged in the wrong direction. Stopping here would only aid the enemy further.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let us rejoin our brethren!
Most armies crumble once their leader is slain. A leaderless army can prove surprisingly resilient.
Well done! Most impressive.
We end this here.
Let's end this.
Strike the most amazing
The enemy
figure.
officer has been
It's
defeated.
just... we're starving out here. Please. We've had enough.
Then come over to my side. Pledge yourselves to me, Cao Cao.
You would help us? Really?
Counting on you. Loose.
Take this!
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. Now. Let's go.
Determination's unshakable. Good. Perfect timing. We should attack now.
Everyone will starve. Our children, our parents, everyone. That is why we fight and plunder. So we can live.
It's a terrible thing. A man is forced to live like a beast rather than a man.
True warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
been defeated.
An opening.
Hey, you're really doing well out there. I expect nothing less from you.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer. Defeated.
Prepare for this. Prepare for K. Take this.
Got this.
Get at you.
This'll do.
Time to end this. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Even if we fall, our children and brethren will take up our weapons. It will not end as long as chaos grips the world.
What will you do with us, Cao Cao?
Do not be hasty for answers. Before I decide your fate, I ask you this. Why, and for what cause, did you take up arms?
Isn't that obvious? To survive. Not a single man is here simply for the love of the fight. But fighting and stealing in order to survive, that is all we have left.
How selfish. Do you not think of those you steal from?
What are you saying? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was you government officials who stole from us in the first place.
In times of strife like these, one cannot survive without taking from others. I suppose you have realized that as well. I have one more question for you, Yellow Turbans. Do you want to live?
What if we do? Are you planning to pardon us?
No. But we shan't kill you either. We have use for you in the new society we are trying to build.
A new society?
One in which we create, protect, and share, rather than live in this endless cycle of stealing. If you would like to see such a society, then join us. We will give you all something to live for. You have my word as the one who defeated your leader, Zhang Jiao.
This is Puyang.
It's a well-maintained town. It's hard to believe 1 million people have just arrived. They have taken in the Yellow Turbans and reshaped them into the Qing militia. They remain a fighting force, but it's simple in theory. But they are dealing with huge numbers of people. In practice, it must take a lot of work.
Repairing buildings, distributing land ownership, enforcing the law. To develop so much in such a short time.
Yes, it is quite astonishing. The fact that he managed to bring those wild bandits under his control, instead of executing them. It gives me hope that we will succeed in restoring order to this era of incessant chaos.
Yes. There are none who deserve our support more than Lord Cao Cao. The evil of Dongzhou had to be eliminated. But there was nothing I could do alone. Of course, I also spoke with Lord Wan Yun. But I lacked allies, and could not spur him into action.
Interesting. How talkative he is all of a sudden.
I think perhaps Lord Shunyo has had too much to drink.
Ah, so that's what's loosened his lips. But perhaps it's not such a bad thing. This is a chance for those serving Lord Cao Cao to get to know each other. Besides, it can be fun to watch such a taciturn man loosen up for once.
Only you could look so kindly on a drunken Lord Shunyo.
And that was when, despite all my efforts, we were captured by Dongzhou's troops. I have never felt such shame. For a moment there, I was ready to die. Luckily, a house guest of Wan Yun's came to my rescue. In fact, this man here looks just like... Huh. At once I feel sober. I never thought I would meet my savior like this.
Does this mean that you were the one who saved Lord Shunyo in Luoyang? Well, what an honor it is to meet you. I am Shunyu, a relative of Lord Shunyo. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I am Guojia. I only just met these two at the governor's castle. If you're here in Puyang, does that mean you've entered Lord Cao Cao's service? Oh, my apologies. I assumed that you were like us.
We are all drawn to Puyang because of Lord Cao Cao's reputation.
I hope we get the chance to fight side by side.
Do not take training lightly. It's idiots like you that end up dragging down their units, and by extension, the entire army. Do you think you can get through this with that lackadaisical attitude? Let me tell you, I'll have you court-martialed unless you shape up.
What? Surely that's going too far. I was only taking a moment's rest. Please, could you make Lord Eugene see sense? If we keep training this hard, it wouldn't surprise me if someone died.
You are the one that Lord Cao Cao summoned, aren't you? Well, if you have something to say, then say it. Being liked is all well and good, but if these men are not trained properly, the consequences will be dire. Lord Cao Cao has entrusted me with taking these men from Qin and turning them into proper soldiers. They have been in many battles, and yet have never had any real training. They have no understanding of strategy, procedure, or the underlying principles of war. That can only end in disaster. I suggest you also take care to train with sufficient diligence. That is, unless you wish to die a nobody.
Lord Cao Cao is the only one we can trust to let us live our lives in peace.
Ah, good to see you. What do you make of Puyang? Yes, I quite agree with you. The Qing militia is tending to the fields and defending them, and the vibrancy in town is drawing in even more people. To have not only envisioned, but also realized something like this, Lord Cao Cao has proven he is no ordinary man. Anyway, it seems that Lord Cao Cao has now grasped what underlies the current turmoil, following our confrontation with the Qing Yellow Turbans. He seems able to solve whatever problem he is faced with, progressing forward step by step. But no one else is able to walk that path ahead of him. All they can do is follow behind and try to keep up.
There's not a soul alive that hasn't heard of the rapid advance of Cao Cao's forces.
Which one, though? Hey! Can't say I expected to run into you here. Me? I'm in the middle of picking up something for my lord. By the way, your exploits in that battle in Yin province were remarkable. Lord Cao Cao thinks extremely highly of you. I must admit, I'm envious. However, my lord can be hard to understand at times. Taking in the yellow turbans like that? I've said this before. But I'm the same as those yellow turbans. Lord Cao Cao ignored my past, took me in, and gave me his trust. Giving a roughneck like me something to be proud of in life besides physical strength. I must repay that favor however I can, even through something as small as odd jobs. You're more charitable than I'd reckoned, and certainly not the bashful type. Would you really help me out? You're pretty sharp, after all. I'd appreciate you checking over these items and their prices. Let me know if they're reasonable or not. You help me out here, and I'll treat you to a bite in return. How about it? I owe you one. Good luck to have run into you here. Well, I'm not going to let my good fortune go to waste. Let's get to it.
So many people are after this land. What'll become of our lives here?
Going back early today, sir? The staff and the regulars will be disappointed, you know.
Sorry. I only came to pick up something I forgot. But I will be sure to come by soon. Oh. Would you mind keeping my coming here a secret from me? If you would agree to staying silent, I will share a favorite of mine in return. You mean You won't report my actions? Okay, that's good. I've been rather indulgent recently, so I'd planned to stay away today. But I've changed my mind. This chance meeting is not one I can let go. So how about it? Shall we head out now? I might be able to find a new kind of fun with you. Quite the formal one, are you? Well then, let's head out on our first round together. There are too many people here. Let us go elsewhere. I'll go on ahead. If you wish to try a new experience, then follow me. Oh? Great.
I heard that every once in a while, someone finds valuable treasure among the ruins of the capital.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
I spent everything I had on making a life.
There are plenty of marshes and rivers around.
The dawn takes on an exceptional quality in your presence. I'll admit it. You possess a strength that rivals my own. So, too, do I admit that you've shaken my faith in the absolute nature of strength. You have cause to rejoice, for I recognize your existence. My skill in battle still exceeds your own. But all of your strength has brought us on even footing. I, who cared for naught but myself, found myself desiring you. Now that battle looms on the horizon, I will await the day you become mine, for now. But once I have claimed all under heaven, I swear I shall have you as well. As if I would let you go. Chasing down my target is my specialty, after all. Still, I am astonished to have found something I value more than strength. So, too, am I forced to consider the merit of your beliefs, given the impact of your deeds. That being said, I have no intention of changing. I simply mean to have you, who showed me this different possibility, for my own. If you possess some ability superior to strength, I will simply become stronger, and keep that ability under my control by force. After all, they say the greatest joys are to be saved for last. No one but you has ever provoked such passion in me, and no one else ever shall. I'll have you take responsibility for that. With you around, life will never get boring, even after I've claimed this world. You'd better make it through all of this alive, for you are the only one who can offer me such amusement. If you were to die for some mundane reason, I'll drag you out of the grave myself, and don't you forget it.
I'm glad we can transport cargo through the canals. Gives us access to all sorts of new goods.
My brother left to go make a name for himself.
They say Dongzhuo has disappeared. I wonder who we'll see try to take over the realm next.
They say a mountain bandit's been snooping around here. He's super strong.
If I hear one more yay...
I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed just to have...
Nothing's changed.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon and fight too.
Lord Han Dong is a regular at my shop. He's always so discreet, it actually makes him memorable.